Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is Benjamin, and welcome to another Let's Pixel tutorial. Let's get started. This is part 2 for our player with the sword series, and we're just going to animate the character running. Excuse me. Real quick, just wanted to mention my Game Maker book that I'm writing. There's a link in the description if you're interested. I've gotten really good feedback on what I have so far. Let's get started, though. I don't want to talk too much about that. So the first thing that you need to know about the animation process is, well, you'll want to definitely go watch my other video, because we've got this separated into different layers. And that just helps. It helps you to prototype an animation and kind of get something that's a little bit rougher. So you can mess around with it before you spend a lot of time on the details. And that's really important, because if you spend a lot of time on the details and then have to change entire frames or delete frames, then it's a waste of your time. So you get the animation good, and then you can kind of go in and clean it up afterwards. So that's one of the reasons I really like Graphics Gale. So that's the other reasons, because it's free, so all of you can go download it for free. First thing we're going to do is we're going to save this, do File, Save As, and we're going to do Player with Sword Run and save it so that we don't overwrite our other file. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, if you don't have the hotkeys set up that I do, make sure and go set up the hotkeys. They're at the start of the other video. I've just got frame duplicate is C, and some other basic ones like pen is P, and rectangle is S, rectangular selection. Those are some important ones that we're going to be using a lot. So first thing we're going to do is click on this frame down here, and I'm going to press C to duplicate it, and I don't name them personally. But we do want to change this from 60 to 10. And if you click on the little dot on this one, we'll also change this one from 60 to 10. And right click on our preview over here and make it maybe 300. This is going to allow us to see the animation kind of in action. Maybe 200 is a better one. We might actually need to add some canvas around this so that we don't feel constricted to the canvas size. So if you go to all frames, enlarge canvas, we're at 64 by 64 right now. Let's make it 80 by 80. That gives us just a little bit more to work with for our running cycle. Should be on both of these. Okay. So let's see. Let's start with the left foot forward. So that's the back leg. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab our body, and I'm going to use S to select it. And once you've selected it, I'm going to move the body forward and tilt it just a little bit forward. Let's grab the head now too. Looks like we may have some layering issues actually. So I'm going to undo. I'm going to delete this frame. I think that button, I wonder if I can just use delete. Nope. Up here, this right here is a delete. Yes. Okay, we need to make sure that all of our layering is correct. So come to the head and switch to the pen. Let's make sure we draw all of this here. Just make sure that's there. Let's make it disappear now. You can see we've got extra stuff on the body, so right click. That shouldn't be there. Okay. Now let's make the head visible again, and we'll duplicate our layer again. Click on the layer, or the frame. Sorry, not the layer, the frame. Click on the frame, press C. Okay, let's try this again. Select our body, move it a little bit, rotate it just a little. Mostly I'm just going to rotate it. Select the head now. Remember, if you've selected something, you have to right click to get rid of that selection. And we'll move the head up a little bit this way. And you can see the animation over here in the side. If you right click on it, you can make it go slower too. I'm going to do mine just a little bit slower than it's currently animating. So let's grab our left leg, the back leg I should say, and move it up this way and rotate it out. Let's grab the back arm and we're going to attach it to the shoulder again and rotate it back. And this is all going to get really fuzzy and pixely and not look good, but that's okay because we can clean it up later. Let's grab the right arm, which is our front arm. Select it, drag it up a little bit, and rotate it this way. And grab the back leg, select it, rotate it, not the back leg, undo that, the front leg. Select it, rotate it back. Like that. You can already see we've got 2 frames. I'm going to pull this just a little bit forward. Okay. Now we're going to duplicate that frame. So click on it, press C to copy it, press OK. We're going to first start with our front arm again. We're going to select it. We're going to rotate it quite a bit more forwards. And this is really going to start distorting some of your pixels. But don't worry about that because, like I said, we can clean this up later, but we just need to get the general idea of how this animation is going to work. We're going to want to rotate the, oops, that's the back leg, dang it. We need the back arm. Where's the back arm? There it is. Okay. We're going to rotate it almost clear back like this. Have the shield coming back here. So you can kind of see it behind him just a little bit. And we need the back, let's see. We need the front leg. Let's grab the front leg. Rotate it even further. I'm actually going to draw just a little bit here so it doesn't look so bad. You will do some slight, probably drawing too, not just rotation. So let's get the back leg, select it, yeah, this one's probably going to need some drawing, so let's straighten it out a little bit. Like that. Let's see if he's jumping up, which direction should we move the head? Actually doesn't look too bad. Looks best to move the head up a little bit actually. I'm just moving the head up maybe 1 pixel is all. Now from here we need to put him down on the ground again. So copy this frame. And we're going to select the whole body and move it down just a bit. And the head, I'm sure there's a way to select multiple things and move them. I don't actually know it though. And we'll select the front arm, move it down just a little bit, rotate it just a little bit more. Maybe a little more than that actually. Select the back arm, rotate it out just a little. Now we need to place the leg on the ground, so let's grab the back leg and we're going to rotate it clear back. Okay. Let's grab the front leg. And I'm actually going to draw mostly on this one. We're going to just put in a rough sketch of where the boot might be back here. Okay, let's just go with this and keep trying. So let's copy. I don't really like it so far, but whatever. Copy that frame, and we're going to start coming back now. So we're going to grab the back leg. We're actually going to move it back like this and rotate it. Now we're going to grab the front leg. Where's the front leg? Right there. We're going to move it forward as well. And we're going to draw a bunch, because this needs to be bent. So I'm just making it look like he's bending his knee. We're going to start rotating the arms back to the way they were before. So what I'm actually just going to do is go to our front arm, copy this image, and paste it right here. Only you need to paste it on the other front arm after you delete it. So delete this, paste it here. This is one of the older arm animations. We're just using the old one. Why not? Okay, let's copy this. This is the back arm. Oops, no, let's see. Back arm, copy, go to our other frame here, delete that, copy that. So that just basically got the arm movement from this frame and copied it into this frame, so you can see they're basically the same. This one's actually needs to be moved down a little bit. we'll probably end up getting rid of this first frame in the end, because the standing frame isn't going to work in an animation frame, so we'll probably end up getting rid of it. But for now, we're going to leave it. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Let's move the head. It's just good to keep everything moving. So I'm going to move the head back just one. It just helps things feel more alive when you move it, even if it's only 1 pixel. And you just check this animation over here to make sure it still looks good. Wish I could make this little screen thing bigger. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, let's copy this frame now. And we're going to go to the front leg. And we're going to copy this one from here. And we're going to go over here and we're going to delete this front leg. We're going to copy this one. We're going to rotate it clear around like this. Maybe pull it up higher. Rotate it a little more. And then we're going to go to the back leg. Drag it back. Oh crap. Select the back leg, drag it back, rotate it this way even more. This isn't looking good so far. We need to move the body up. And the head up. Maybe only 1 up for the head. Two up looked best. I'm missing a frame. Let's select this. Oops. See, back, front leg. Where's our front leg? Select this, rotate it. Pull it up higher. Let's select the back leg and pull it down lower. Why is it so high? That looks better. Okay, a little bit anyways. I'm going to come clear back to here and copy the right arm from here. Oops, that was not the right thing to copy. Let's see, go to the front arm, come over here, delete, paste. No, that's not what I wanted. I want this front arm right here. Front arm, copy, delete, paste. There we go. There we go, that's looking better. And let's see, it was here. I'm going to copy the back arm as well. So back arm, delete, paste. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, we'll duplicate this front. Let's see, did I go? I should be back on my start one now. Crap. No, I'm gonna need to go back further with the sword. Let's see, did I duplicate it? No, not yet. Okay, copy this one. Got our next frame. This one is where we need to copy this back leg from here. So come to, or the front leg, copy, come to our last frame, delete the front leg, copy this, only rotate it this time, clear around, pull it up maybe. Let's go to our back leg, select it. I need to move the body up, I think, at least 1 pixel. And the head. Means I need to move the back leg up too. Might rotate it. Okay, now we're gonna copy the sword frames from this image. So let's go to body, let's see, front arm, select, copy over here, delete, paste, copy it up to here. And get the back arm from here, copy into here, delete, paste, pull it up a little bit. Now from here, let's copy this frame. We're going to, let's see, I'm going to pull the front leg down to the ground. And the back leg needs to start moving this direction. Okay. We need to pull everything down actually. Grab the body, pull it down 1 pixel. The head, pull it down 1 pixel. And the front leg down 1 pixel. And the back leg down 1 pixel. I accidentally did it down 2. And we'll need to pull, let's see, grab the front arm. And we're going to rotate this back and pull it down. Let's see, this needs to be rotated quite a bit more than I thought. That's too much. And we'll grab the shield, which is the back arm, rotate it upwards like this. Sweet. We're to the point where we need to get rid of our first frame. So just delete that first frame because it's now in the way of our animation. We're still missing some frames, but you'll see if you put this on a faster speed, it's starting to look pretty good over here. The animation, let me see if I can, it's kind of hard to, I'm sure, hopefully the video looks good. It's starting to look a little better. We're still missing a frame though. This right here needs, yeah, we need something else here. So copy this frame. And I'm going to slow this down again to slower. And from here, what we need to do, actually, we need to go back, undo that. Go back here, go to the back leg, and right click on our space here. We need to erase some of this back leg here. There we go. That looks better. Okay, now we can copy this frame. Select the back leg. I think we need to move the whole body down too. Oops. Select, move down. Select the head, move down. Yeah, that looks pretty good. On this, where's this frame? On the frame where his leg straightens out, which is this one right here, I actually need to move the head forward one. And on the next one, actually. Yeah, so I'm just watching the head movements to try and get them to look a little bit better. So, okay. Back leg, that's where we were. On our last frame, go to the back leg. Let's drag it forward. See, what's this frame? This frame has the back leg straight. So we need it to be curved maybe a little bit. And basically just coming right back onto itself like this. Yeah, there we go. That's looking good. Okay, let's grab the front leg. Front leg, select, drag it back to here. And we need to rotate it so it looks. Okay, let's grab this back arm actually needs to, where's our stand? This one. Really? Okay, whatever. So go back 2 frames and go to the front arm and copy this frame. And then go back 2 frames, select our back arm, go to our normal frame, delete the back arm. Oh, that's not the back arm, dang it. Okay, select the back arm, make sure you're on the back arm layer, unlike me, and delete and paste. Something between select the head. I'm going to select the head on this one and drag it down. Okay. You can see the leg is all messed up here. This is stuff that you'll need to clean up because this just looks bad. I mean, we've got random... Dang it. Okay, make sure you select the right layer. Front leg, here we go. This leg here just looks bad. This all needs to be cleaned up. Okay, let's change our animation speed to faster. That's not too bad actually. It's not the best. Back leg. The thing with animation is you never know what you're gonna end up with on your first pass. It just takes a lot of work. There's a lot of cleanup, and this looks pretty good though. The important thing is that your character is always, let's see, what's the best way to describe it? Moving. Like, it just looks bad when a character stops moving. We've got some crazy stuff going on with the hair. That would be another thing to add in, is you could make the hair kind of animate a little bit. But this actually isn't such a bad start for an animation. I'm pretty proud of it. I really wish I knew how to... here we go. I've got the preview. I can scale it up now. 800%. Okay. So here's not maybe not a final product, but kind of what you can do with this rotation process. You can do something pretty nice, really quick, and then you can go in and clean this up later, because the sword is a disaster. I mean, the sword just has pixels kind of going everywhere. But it really, really looks pretty good for a quick little animation that we did. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure and like, favorite, and subscribe, and share it if it helped you. This is one of the reasons I really like graphic scale, is because you can do this really quick. I mean, pretty quickly. It still takes a little while, but you can get a nice little animation using the rotate in the different layers so that your stuff doesn't overlap and stuff. It's a little tricky to get used to, but it can make some nice animations. So thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.